Asampayetia Obayansa fosu obunye wanka na asam Ze mafutu sam kakre wa supeme Yo kofi oman ya woman Omani ya mamana Denyi baby ako
Welcome to another episode of Around Town here on Pan-African TV on Good Morning Africa. I'm your host, Comrade Tijani Osman Badamasi. Today I found myself in a community more like a squatters. It's a squatters community behind the Royal Fiesta, let's say around Dzorwuku, a place called Ayigbe Town. But the people here call the place Afghanistan. These are community with a population getting close to 5,000 plus, live in the stores, in the wooden stores done by wooden structures, the plywood and wall boards. But no matter how people live, their health condition is very, very important. And the government must make their health as one of their priority. You don't need to live in a Trazako, you don't need to live in a Legon, wherever, for you to have a basic health facility. One of the most important things for these people is their KVIP. They have a toilet here where the toilet was done by wooden structure and a roofing. But on my left hand, if the camera can pan there for me, on my left hand there's a small KVIP which is done by the late Dzorwuku-Ayigbe. The late one is so rest in peace, who has managed to build this 4-seater KVIP for them. But the numbers here, this KVIP cannot contain the numbers. And because of this, they're still using the old structures which they built for themselves. As you can see behind me, we are going to walk into the facility or into the toilet to see how the toilet is. This is going to be, it's more like a trap to the children, to the people. Mostly, you know me, my problem is the children, the aged people, and the women. As for the men, we always can run. We're not being feminism, but that's a reality, you know. Because imagine there's a rain, then somebody is in the toilet, and the toilet breaks down and hail. Are we waiting for disaster for us to call the NADMO? Or are we waiting for the disaster for the MP to just walk in the black shirt, sympathize with them, having a condolence with them? No. The best sympathize you can do with the people like this is to give them the basic amenities, basic condition. And if my cameraman can follow me, let's see what we have here. This is how the toilet is. You can see. I'm sorry this morning, I know you're going to see this kind of things, but I'm very sorry. But this is a wooden structure. It's not even strong. I have to go in, but I'm afraid, you know? I have to be afraid. This is how the place is. This is how the place is. The place is so damn bad. And that is how we are putting our citizens, those people who pay taxes. This is what we give them as a government. Pan-African TV will always speak for the people. Around Town program will always go down to the people. And this is what we are calling. We are calling the current MP of the area, Madam Seram, please come to their aid. Even though I know your husband has managed to do something for them, and what they told me said that the late Ejaku promised them to even complete this one. I have to go out because the condition is very bad. So you can see the roofing. You can see the heat that is. I can feel the heat. This is where people are spending their life, and the condition that they are going through. I don't think any human being should go through this kind of condition.
Asampayetia Obayansa fosu obunye wanka na asam Ze mafutu sam kakre wa supeme Yo kofi oman ya woman Omani ya mamana Denyi baby ako
are going to interact with the people so that we can understand what they want, we can understand the kind of help they want from the government, from the municipal assembly, from the MP, from the authorities. Look, don't look at where these people live. At least they live in a community and they have managed to build something like this for the meantime. So I think the government, I think it's in the right direction for the government to come to their aid and try to help them, try to make sure they get things done. Okay, so follow me as we try to find some people and talk to. You can see if the cameraman can pan, you can see the community, you can see the kind of structures they live in, you can see the place they've managed to seek refuge. Everybody wants to live in a very good condition, but not everybody can have a good condition. That's the reality of the world, and that is what the capitalists are creating for us. Whether we like it or not, this is the kind of things that the socialists are fighting for: equity, fairness, and even a common toilet fairness. These people are not having. So, if the Wema campaign, you can see Honorable Dzorwuku-Ayigbe, the late MP. This is what he donated for the people. At least he has done something that is befitting, but the numbers is not enough. They need more numbers. It's only 4 seated. If the cameraman can go with me, it's only four separate rooms, and we're talking about almost 5,000 population. How can 4 seated KVIP be enough for them? You can see if the cameraman can follow me. Thank you very much, Ni. Thank you. This is what the MP did for them. Let's see if you can see one of them, and a very nice place, which I think is befitting for human. And if the current MP, the wife of the late Honorable, who is now the current MP of the Dzorwuku, can come to their head to continue the good initiative a husband started, this will be very, very welcoming news for over 5,000 people living here in Ayigbe Town, which they popularly call it the Afghanistan. So as we continue, let's see at the back of the old one. This is how the back looks like. You can see behind the toilet, you can see the damage, or you can see the kind of cracks that the toilet has managed to build. Every place here is kind of a pit. You can fall in because the place is so soft. I'm trying to be very careful because I have to do my work. But this is where people use as their cave, as their place to release themselves, or to have themselves a better energy. But today I'm just short of words. But like I said, we're going to talk with some people. We're going to understand their situation, their challenges, what they really want from the government, from the MP, from the municipal assembly, whoever is in charge of this community. At least until they have a befitting place to sleep, at least a common KVIP should not be an issue for them. At least we should even thank them. They did not even use any part of the free land to just drop their waste there. They have managed to build something for themselves, which means they recognize the sickness that defecating openly can cause or can bring to the society. There's a cholera, there's airborne diseases that their children can go through. So we are going to start talking to the madam who is in charge of the toilet. We are going to talk to her. We are going to talk to her and ask her what is the real issue here. We have to find from her first, then we can find other people and talk to them. Pacho ma michiao pa. Pa michiao.
Michiao.
Pacho toilet ba kono. Then na muye faso.
Oh, e pese government mwaye. No mbaye ni ye mai. Kama.
Sa mujiska.
Ye discount so mi ska bia na 50 pesos. Onu mutu ya mi tena no nsuka. Nti obinum okra onu mbeba no ngabo en by force. Na onu mko, onu muntua. Nti ye paro. Government tell say mbaye mai ye dos.
Okay, Mati say mujiska mudi mawaya.
Skanu mpenfo e wa no na ye de ma. Ti say ajako de ye ma na ya be sister. na ye de scan asa nti ne nansa kra ye be sawe
nti mu yusu ba ko mu se ebetima ma nipa atom bibia aha no den na mu ye fa ba ko no so
afi no no mu ye adwene se ye be ye onu su ye se ye dos nti onu mu ye adwene se onu be ye nti government mbo e kakra ne yesu yemfa nka ho ne ye
nti ede ayina perform beji won se ede ayina mu twa se okay ede e discuss ayina o mu twa ma se ede wo fambra
afam adinu onu ma me paper onu mu kan 40 Ghana no e bi a 3 days ansana e be san nti 40 Ghana 3 days
okay nti mu ha ni no se abai embe bi ma o ne fanka ejakude no na endorse na nipa so that other one bet ma ja yusu sa sana mo pe nti wo den o ma abai ka che ma ba den o ka che na abai
na me ka che say on be boy no ye fufuro ka ho mai.
This is what the lady is talking about. All they want is a government to come to their aid, come and help them to try and build more of the like of the one the Honorable Jacob built. There's one guy here, let's speak to the man and let's find his view. So let's go to the people, let's try and understand them. Let's try to also talk to them. This is their call. This is what they want. So that we can all understand, so that what can we do to help them to rebuild this toilet. Please come inside, please. Please, I want to speak with you about the toilet. Pacho mama enkasa. Pacho bra. Pacho, good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
The Pacho toilet ne wa no. And like toilet ne mo ha no say.
Yeah, ono say toilet no sisi a toilet na time na atwem. Sa na omo si omo ye no. Enti sisi a yankasa ya san to fufuro ba oni nyina ye ma ye san pe fufuro. Ono na problem.
Mo say ba ko na e wa chire no. Ebeti ma bo nipa mo nkola wa mo nkokora wa se bu nyame pengu nam se bu nipa kom we den afre aban aba okay aban meboa e ejaku asiba kwa maye osu nu empino na aban den obeye asi we another bakwa maye so that na ewe chere yen yusu bi
ahankasa ye nya sunwe pa because ochana omusu ombe sakie enti ye wo half and half obi anim ochana because sen glycofo aba ochana glycofo aba so ombe pamuye enti ye wa ha ye ja we just hold the thing keke if you are buying things so we just hold them like that but we get somebody where they top where they look after the money and in clearing everything we didn't be a copy we come here can go
but me say I dey buying asase anytime I bet my family no problem but abam pam ubese abam pamu na uban wa and ubese by time abam pamu unu ban na ko because maybe uban na udanfo ba na obi ba bet my toilet no maybe afa inti once I understand people then mo catch na ban ombe mam for the meantime while we are waiting for the day okay ochina mo free so ochina ndru then which means people need a place to go to do it so then on one ma wo catch na ban
okay this year pese aban ankasa ahano high tension ase we no enye ho na ye ka wo ye krom say ba beti because Nigeria people say Ghana people give them land where they stay top but we Ghanaians we dey find place we know they get it we let we they can't do this rope under like we get place to stay like how Nigeria people get Bugura stay here like we too we no go stay here so now our fighting for am say we go can vote for him again. It make it find better place for we be Ayigbe Town people. East Legon Ayigbe Town people. So we too we dey fight for him how we go manage find place for us. Then we too we get our correct mind there. Okay. We did the system plus we people.
Please let me also talk to one of the brothers here. Please, officer. My name is Pacho. Tiana. Pacho mona mutia. I did last 2 weeks, my senior colleague ba obehwe now so and then see member follow up then na yeni na be free MP government on be we my for now then uti was like what my kama abanti no be mamu
but e say catch aban say enyina ye Ghana form but omu ye say like enye Ghana form they be no so dey won buy say won pam here me say so dey won pam here and ye enka Ghana form one na me say me bisa buy no so on kirem enyina ye Ghana form but ya so kira mo so dey won pam here say ye toilet no so ye ni bibia ye ko ye toilet that say so remember say stay for my buy say na asase no say aho bezu wi amba be dey petena ha say ombu wi ade no enti absaru ina boy no fa tu na adwum say ombu aye na ha no so ye dey e be firi ho a na nkopo bi num ni na yentra na yasum dwum mbra
basu nanso anu ebe abandon so bia be ka say obeko ji aban sase atenansi na de no de enye ni de yembo e man sa nanso na ha menu because muslim Ghanaians na menu aba kan say whichever way ukokrondi aban ne provide you bia nipa be de beda nti whichever way people have a right to also get a place no why they no wonder nanso say na ha menu me hwe ade we mu na mu nya bi papa anda mu na so bia mu be ko tolesu atana sama mu nti mu menu na mu anya menu na kura mu anya menu na kura nti at least mo ni ba ku kura mu nya ba ku nti den obaka kire aban about toilet way for now because anka say mpamu anka say MP for mamu which means or thinking about two people where you people have to use to sit down human or think about you for now 4 ensomo because there are over 5,000 people here 4 ensomo
5,000
mu kura nti munya at least another 3 or 4 kura scattered area no baku top baku no obi aba maybe no more top no mka top no me omudie no more down no mka na more so maybe emenu more then over catch about sa trap we ewo echire
me say me catch aban say sa trap you know emboy obi wa kwa mutu fa ka twumu ase no janai ka omo a mutu mba bese ko but mu kwa anya mu fe beda boy ndai da me catch aban say omboy na omo ye toilet from my
okay that's it. The guy is also trying to explain the ordeal they go through by using this kind of facility. You can see this is more like a community on its own. They have their bar, they have their playing field, they have their, so it's like every community that is trying to build its own self, they're gonna have their own bars, they're gonna have their own field where when their children come from school, they have a playing grounds, they have their toilet as usual. So in as much as the government does not believe they're supposed to be here, for now this is where they are, and for now this is the only thing, this is the only place they have. So in as much as the government is trying to give them something better, but for now the government needs to provide a proper, a human KVPN. You can see somebody's trying to play this game. That is all part of the society. They build it for themselves. You can't take it from them. This is their community. It's like everywhere in the world. If you go to America, like example like Las Vegas, they have their game center, they have their boxing center. That is the community. It doesn't matter where the person is. The most important, the person has what it needs to make life better for himself, and they have it. But now, where are they going to excuse themselves when they feel like doing so? Do you want them to do like on the streets? Always the government and sanitation ministry speak about clean Ghana, clean Ghana, clean Ghana. If you don't provide them the KVIP, of course they'll ease themselves on the road, on the street, on their land. That is what the government is campaigning against, and the government is not making an environment for them to even practice what the government is trying to teach them. So, like usual, let's go out and see. At least this is what I have to hand, because I'm going to follow up. I'm going to go to the MP, to the government, to the municipal assembly. At least for now, all they want is the KVPN. I salute Honorable Jaku for building this KVIP for them. I salute him. May God give him a resting place in his grave. And I'm your host, Comrade Osman, and this is Around Town on Good Morning Africa. See you next time. Thank you very much.